Hey everyone, we're talking about the Oscar Valdez versus Navarrete showdown and how it resulted. Well, just to follow up, some of us are wrong, including myself. I did think that Oscar Valdez had, the better ring IQ, or the higher ring IQ, but I was proved wrong. Credit to Navarrete. He definitely put on a great showdown. He controlled his distance to perfection. He started with outboxing his opponent in Valdez. Just used his distance, moved around, used that long rangey distance, right, that he had on Valdez, and that helped him come out victorious. He maintained discipline to his game plan. He listened to his coach, and it did seem like he hurt his hand in about the 8th round or so. But he just continued to, go off the momentum that he had already started, which, first round, second round, he started off slow, let Valdez come to him, and just, again, control the distance. And as I mentioned before, he does have an awkward style, so he used that awkwardness to his advantage. But most importantly, I would think that his discipline is the game plan, and also just keeping his distance mostly at all times helped him win this fight. Of course, Navarrete does have the punching power. All right, he does have the punching power, and he did stun Oscar Valdez in a few occasions, and I think that kept Oscar Valdez a little wary. Just being aware, trying to look for his shot. It was that big left hook that he continued to look for, but overall, I think that out of the two punches, the left and the right, the big over right hand is probably what would have worked better for Oscar Valdez. He did connect towards the end, but it seemed like the punches didn't have enough steam to really hurt Navarrete. He must have caught him 2 or 3 times. That kind of stunned him. I can't say he hurt him because it didn't seem that way, but he did stun him. And they were with hooks, as a matter of fact, right? I think it was in the middle of a combination they were both throwing, but Oscar was able to counter punch him, but they were only in a few occasions. And, so Navarrete just maintained control. Manuel Navarrete maintained control, kept touching him here, touching him there, and he just kept touching that left eye of Valdez, right? Just kept touching it. Oh, Valdez's right eye, right? So he just kept touching it. Oh, it's just that left shot, just kept touching it. And that just swelled it up, to a point that he went completely shut because it was so swollen. Oscar Valdez didn't give up. He continued to fight, but he's too much of a warrior. He's never gonna give up. That's the thing about us fighters. We don't give up. We keep going. We keep trying. We keep finding different ways to come out victorious, and that's what Oscar Valdez tried to do, right? He had that mentality of coming out victorious, but after the 8th round, he knew that his only chance was to knock him out, right? So he was just looking for that one big shot. I think that he had the same assumption I did, that he was gonna be able to catch him, hurt him, and stop him. And that's the only reason why he was so patient, looking for that one shot. That's all he was doing. But we as fighters have to have plan A, plan B, and plan C. But this experience will help Valdez in the future. We ask ourselves, does he have another chance? I think he will. I think he will get another chance, and hopefully he's able to come back on top. As for now, I applaud, his opponent, because he fought a great fight. And Manuel Navarrete showed that he is one of the best, not only in the division, but one of the best in boxing. But just because of his awkward style and his punching power, his distance, his langy, right? So all that really helps him. Overall, I do think that he surprised a lot of us with his performance. He was so disciplined to his tactic, to his game plan. And I think that this fight with Navarrete would actually play really well with not only Gervonta Davis, but also Shakur Stevenson. Most importantly, Shakur Stevenson. So Manuel Navarrete did defeat Oscar Valdez, and Shakur Stevenson did defeat Oscar Valdez. That'd be a good matchup. That's a matchup that we'd love to see. What do you think about it? I think that it'd be a fight for the fans. It'd be a real chess match, dangerous fight for Shakur Stevenson, and a tough tactical fight for Manuel Navarrete. But we just have to wait and see, right? We'll see if that fight comes to fruition anytime soon. Now, when it comes to rematch, not sure. What do you think? Should they have a rematch? I don't think a rematch is necessary at this point. But you're the fans. Tell me, what do you think? I did let you down on this prediction, so next one I'll definitely make it up to y'all. But thank you. Appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning into this video. See y'all soon.